Hold on, let me. Oh my gosh, Trae Young. Trae Young, my goodness, he don't know how to stop that. He does not know how to stop that, bro. We gonna have Trae Young on a mixtape by the end of this game. I can promise you. So what is good, YouTube? We are back here for another video. You guys have just been killing it so much. We're here for episode number 12 of the Oklahoma City Thunder rebuilding series. You guys have been killing it, showing so much love on this series, and I really do appreciate it. In this episode, we're at the middle of the season, and it's time for me to give you guys an update. And the next episode is probably going to be another game that we actually played. So if you guys want to see that video, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get over 200 likes for another one of these videos, man. And I know that you guys can do it. You guys always crush the like goal. Guys, we have been simming and we've been fluctuating. At first, we started off a little bit rough. Then we got really good, and we're finishing off right now as the second seed, but we've been going back and forth as the first seed and the second seed, and sometimes the third seed. This team is really good, kind of overpowered. So let me go ahead and let's get this out of the way. We've had a few injuries, man, some major injuries. Shea has been healthy the entire season for the most part. He's had he's missed a few games, but for the most part, he's actually been relatively healthy. Victor, of course, is now at an 86. He's been healthy as well, and he's getting really good, really fast. Isaac has been amazing. Green has been amazing, but our boy Pokusevski, oh yeah, Darius Bazley broke his hand, but whenever he's been playing, this is what I'm talking about. We are kind of in a weird position because I like Darius Bazley and I like Pokusevski. This is the last year of his contract. These 11 points, 11.7 boards, 45% from the three. Anytime he plays, he's just amazing for us. I really like Darius. He's out with a broken hand, but he will be coming back shortly. And Pokusevski has been out for 4 months. He has 6 to 8 weeks left. He had a lower left leg stress fracture, but whenever he was playing, he was actually alright. He wasn't the greatest. He was struggling a little bit, but he was alright. He only actually played a few games here. He only played 5 games. Literally 5 games in, and he just gets injured. And this is a trend. He's gotten injured the last 2 seasons. The only year he was actually healthy was in that first year. After that, it's these major injuries, and it's not these aren't small injuries. They're major injuries, and his plus minus has been in the negatives the entire time. So it's kind of iffy. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of iffy, and it's a little frightening that he keeps on getting injured. I'm just hoping that Shea finishes out and he has no more major injuries, but those are some of the big things on this team. As far as the entire league goes, Scotty Barnes has a torn Achilles, Wiggins is out, Yusuf Nurkic is out, John Wall broke his ankle, Killian Hayes tore his MCL, our boy Theo on the Timberwolves, he actually got injured. He's actually playing really good there. And these are just some of the other injuries around the league. Nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, Chris Paul signed with the Denver Nuggets for the freaking minimum. He wouldn't come and play here. He wanted a bag here. He wanted to sign there, and then he got a bruised hip. Kyrie Irving was actually at the top of the MVP race because, he put some crazy numbers on a really good team, and then he sprained his right toe, so that kind of messed him up. Regardless, guys, this team has been really interesting. We are one of the best GMs in the entire league, ranked number 6. Our team is killing you. We got a lot of great guys on this team in general. Literally looking at these guys' stats, Shea's averaging 26 points per game. He's doing his thing. Jalen Green's numbers they did go down a little bit, but he is a lot more efficient. I mean, he's shooting 53% from the field and 40% from the three. So he's obviously gotten a lot better than what he was last season. Even though he is averaging less points, they are way more efficient points. So I really like that. Victor is somebody that he is a high overall. I think he's the highest overall amongst all the rookies now because he's booming. He's booming to a whole nother level, but he's really just trying to find his place. He's only averaging 14.7 boards, and he's shooting 29% from the three, and that really just started happening. I think that at the beginning he was shooting less than 1% in those first few games, and then he went to shooting 16%. So he's getting better and better as this season progresses, and I honestly hope that he figures it out because he's a really interesting and talented prospect all around. Eric Bledsoe is averaging 12 points. Jonathan Isaac is keeping it up. He's legitimately just a utility guy. He scores whenever he has to. He ain't looking for a shot. He's doing what I ask of him, so I'm not even mad about that. And then obviously we had Baisley, we had Pokuševski. Jello was averaging 10 points in like 16 minutes. And he's shooting 34% from the three. And he's playing 16 minutes, putting up 10 points. Whenever I made Jello, I made his potential like a 71 or like a 72. This was now a 78. He's killing it. He's killing it. He's doing it, barely getting minutes, but literally whenever he gets in, he shoots, and that's it. He don't play any type of defense at all. And then Mitch Robinson averaging 10 and 10. Great efficiency, 58% from the field. And that's all that I really care about. Other than that, we've had major injuries, so Dwight Howard might end up playing, and so might Sharif Cooper, who knows. And in today's episode, I'm looking to take on a decent team. I mean, the Atlanta Hawks, we are both 21 and 14. Obviously, they got Trae Young, Bogdanovich, DeAndre Hunter, Onyeka, and Clint Capella. And I think both of our teams match up really, really well. We didn't really steal Jonathan Isaac. They didn't want him anymore. They literally put old boy on the block after winning Defensive Player of the Year, which means I'm sure that he wants his revenge, and we want a dub. Yo, in one of those next games, I need to play the Washington Wizards, man. I don't like the way that Drummond dipped on us. That team with Russ, Brandon Boston, and Denny looks actually pretty interesting, and they might be able to do something, which makes me question why on earth Bradley Beal left that team to go to Milwaukee. But hey, that's his business. That don't got nothing to do with me. I like this. Jalen Green on Trae Young. This should be fun. This should be really, really fun. Maybe I should even have it to where like Isaac guards Trae Young and just completely shut Buddy down. But let's get into this gameplay. They're rocking their brand new jerseys. I kind of like them. Like, I think that our jerseys are just a little bit kind of boring. But let's see what we got, man. Make sure that we don't get Trae Young any type of threes, man. Nothing. He don't get nothing. Go through every single screen. We there. We are there. Oh, that's bricks, right? All right, you can go ahead and have that, bro. It's all good. Hold on, oh my gosh, Trae Young, my goodness, he don't know how to stop that. He does not know how to stop that, bro. We gonna have Trae Young on a mixtape by the end of this game. I can promise you. He's just not a good defender at all, but he's the offensive weapon. Like, we not gonna hold that man at all. Go through every single screen, y'all. Do not let this man get any type of threes. He's still a threat. Oh my gosh, and he's a good playmaker as well. Like, we can never really sleep on Trae Young. But guys, I do just want to thank you guys for all the love that you guys have been showing me on this series. We're just cooking him every single time. We're going right at his head. But yeah, guys, I do just want to thank you guys for all the love that you guys have been showing on this series. This series has been doing phenomenal, and I plan on doing it for a minute. Oh, that's going in. That's cash. Oh, never mind. But yeah, I do plan on doing this series for a minute. It's doing so well that I do not want to stop it. Shea for 3. Let's go. We really cooking right now. It's 7-4, and we just can't miss. So far, this series is doing really, 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 really well. This is episode number 12, and you guys been blasting away that like button every single episode, and I really, really do appreciate it. As long as you guys keep showing interest in this series, I will keep on putting it out for y'all. I think that we can have a dynasty on our hands. This team is great. I'm pulling it with Jonathan Isaac, man. Okay, we missed our first shot. But yeah, like, I think that we have a dynasty on our hands. I mean, maybe bringing in Mitch Robinson wasn't the best thing for us, but I like all the moves that we've made because I think all of this fits. Mitch Robinson, he don't really score all that much. Jonathan Isaac don't really score all that much. Shea and Jalen Green are going to be the primary scorers on this team for the most part. And then obviously we have a guy like Victor, who's honestly a guy that we just could not really, like, you know, pass on. Like, he's just that good, even though he just missed that. He's just that good, and I don't feel like we could have passed on him at all, especially for what he brings. He's a 7-footer who can pull the 3, dribble, and guard almost every single position on the court. I can't pass on that. I just could not pass on that. Go through that screen, man, or just switch. We good. Dang. All right, let's get back into the game though, and let's stop playing around, man. Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's go right to the rack. And I like having this super long team. We have basically 3 guys that are 7 foot tall. I mean, Jonathan Isaac is like 6'11". Victor is 7'2". Robinson is 7 foot. We got 3 of those guys on the court. And we have a tall team in general because, oh my gosh, that should have been a block. Our point guard, Jalen Green, is 6'6". And Shea's the shortest one, and he's 6'5". and he's at shooting guard. That's a charge. They're gonna hit me with the charge sheets as per usual. But yeah, so far this team, we honestly don't have any weaknesses as far as like the starters go, because they can all shoot and play defense. Let's see what Bledsoe being on the bench. This man is not passing the ball at all. Yeah, ain't no defense here. Jello for 3, and it's green. It's green. I'm telling you, he got a burner on him. And the game is tied up 20-20. I like having like just seeing how Jello has developed, man. His potential was like a 70 or like a 71, something like that. Man is now a 78, and he's developing every single year just by playing well in the minutes that he's actually getting. I think it's because we don't ask him to really do a lot. He's really just taking threes. Like that's it. Oh my, Victor, what are you doing, bruh? I want a screen. The pick and pop here is just, oh, that's easy money. That's too easy to not make that play, man. And as Victor finds his role, I think he'll be great. But for right now, I like what I'm seeing, because he's really showing that he has a high basketball IQ. He's not disrupting the flow of things. Like right now, he's not disrupting anything. He's not shooting too many jump shots trying to get his points. I mean, he was projected as being like the #1 or #2 overall pick, and he's not forcing anything. I like that. Like, I like players like that, because so often players just, they kind of force things a little too early, and he's just not doing that. Bro, what is going on? I don't get how he's so good. You guys saw the way that he was whenever I first showed him, man. 8 minutes, 14 points. And it's all threes and just free throws. What is going on? What is going on? This guy's turning into our secret weapon, man. Which means I gotta re-sign him now. And he's the one a big chunk of change. And I don't know if I'm paying him that, but we'll see. Good steal by us though. Let's run it up. Oh my, I'm pulling that. That might be off. Yeah, it's off. They keep getting us. Jalen Green, go right at his head. We're going right to the rack, and one. I need you guys to turn up right now. Right now. I know that we did really good in that first game against the Sacramento Kings, but hey man, this team is better than like the Kings. Like, we knew the Kings were gonna be bad, and they're pretty bad as far as the rankings go. I don't even remember how many games they won, but I know that they are at the bottom of the conference. Blocked out. Oh my gosh, Trae Young is so cold. Trae Young is so cold. I wish that we could bring him in. I know that somebody suggested that because he went to OU, but the Hawks would never let Trae Young come over here. Like, we know this. Like, we know this, man. We know this, man. Jalen Green, y'all keep fouling my boy. He's going right to the line. First one is cash money, and the second one is cash money. He got 13 and 3. And I guess Shea probably wants the ball. These guys are literally taking turns just ISO scoring on y'all's team. All right. Make Onyeka work. This man only got 2 points. But at least he ain't like going crazy, pulling jumpers, doing all that stuff. Even see that happening. But here's Victor right to the rack. I'll take that. Give me that. Victor only having 3 boards while Shea has 2 is rubbing me the wrong way. Not gonna lie to y'all though. Like, it's definitely rubbing me the wrong way. But I hope that he fixes it, or we make some kind of adjustment during halftime. Guys, we are down by 11 points to this team. We was talking all of that, but we're already done. But here's Shea right set up. Okay, I guess we're gonna be a part of Jelly Fam now. All right, 9-point game. I'm coming back. We are coming back. It's the third quarter. Jalen Green has 19, so he must be doing really well. Lock this all up. 1 rebound. How are our starting big men? Our starting big men got like no boards, bro. Like, Victor has how many boards? He has 3. Shea himself has 4. Like, what is that? And 1. That's what I'm talking about, Shea. Hell no. Thank you. I was about to say, if they do that to us, that would be wild. Trae Young's a massive problem. He's a problem, but we're going right back at him. Let's go. Let's go. 10-point game. And don't even get us started. We are our best in the fourth quarter. He can't stop us. He can't stop us. Anybody else? Yo, Jalen Green, he has to have one of those games, man. He has to. Trae Young has 25. Green has 23. Green just got to go off because he has the weakest defender on him. So we just got to keep on attacking him, and he's not going to know what to actually do. We dancing, though. Right to the rack. Boom. Let's go. We got 29. Jalen Green, like I said before, he has to turn up. He has the weakest link guard again, and we got to utilize that. Thank goodness. Like, thank goodness. Like, how many more? You can't guard me, bro. Watch out. I'll just go ahead and take that. But like, he's running through like 20 screens. Like, I can't get all of them. Oh, screw that. I'm passing that to Jello. Jello for 3. Cash. It's cash. 6-point game. And we back in this thing. They tried to double team me under the rack. Left Jello, one of the best 3-point shooters, wide open. They bugging. They bugging. Go through. Oh my damn, bruh. This man ran through like 11 screens. I don't like this matchup. They speed boosted me. Oh my gosh, that's a nasty move. That was a nasty spin. Maybe we can put some type of run together to actually come back. But look at that spin move, man. He ain't know what to even do with that. Right to the rack. Let's go. Come on. I don't want to go outside though. I really do not want to go outside. Like, my gosh, can y'all stop leaving guys wide open, please, 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 please. Kick it out. Jalen Green for 3. Let's go. It's Green. Let's go. That was mad ugly though. So Victor fouled out. Jonathan Isaac has a knee injury, and Mitchell Robinson fouled out of the game. Oh yeah, we are not in good shape at all. We are actually in terrible shape right now. We don't even have a power forward to come off and play for us, bro. Like, this could not have happened at a worse time. I'm telling you, they are paying the referees how many free throws this man has had today. I really want to see Shea. Please knock this Green. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We still have a shot. It's a 6-point game. This really sucks. We had injuries during this game. We had 3 of our starters foul out of this game. This couldn't be worse for us. This couldn't be worse for us. I mean, it's still a 5-point game. I'm still gonna keep trying, but we down bad. Like, oh my gosh, yeah. It's wraps. It's wraps. This game is over, and we walk out of here with the L, 134-127. Trae Young had 41 and 7. Bogdanovic had 16. Cam had 16 on really good shooting. Kevin Huter had 13. Onyeka had 12 and 13. Clint had 12 and 10. And everyone on their team was eating. Even Aaron Baines had 9 boards, bruh. Looking at our team, Jalen Green was going crazy. He had 45 points, 7 assists, really good shooting, and 50% from the 3-point line, so he was doing his thing. Shea also had 25, 7 and 7, also decent shooting as well. He fouled out as well. He was actually pretty bad in this game from what his plus minus is saying. Jello had 19 and 9. Jello was actually a spark off the bench for us. He was actually really decent for us. Jonathan Isaac, 10, 5, 3, 2, yeah, utility guy, but he also got injured. He hyperextended his knee, and he even came back in and tried to play since we got so thin in this lineup. Victor was kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He also fouled out of this game as well. Mitchell Robinson, he fouled out of this game as well. We gotta stop fouling everyone on the team, man. We really gotta chill out, guys. But at the end of the day, we take this L. We're still one of the best teams in the entire conference, so I'm not really worried about that. But guys, let me know what you guys think about this team. If we stick with this 2nd seed, that means that we would end up playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who we have a pretty good history with, considering they are the reason why we have Victor, and you know, they got Greg Brown and a bunch of other guys. Some of these guys are injured, but hey man, I'm really having fun with this season. This might be the year that we can actually contend. I mean, we still are a very young team. I mean, our best 4 players are all like 25 and under, but I think that we'll figure it out. I think that we got to look at still adding more veterans as far as like agency goes. But guys, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you go and like up this video. Go ahead and subscribe. I can't believe that we took an L, but once again, we got to relax on those fouls, man. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I am out, guys. Peace.